What is going on, everyone? My name is Boyd and I'm back with some more Age Mythology of the Titans action, spawning in the right side of the map in the blue color, playing as Poseidon. His name is Matreiuss. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Ra. His name is Joe. The map is Painted Deserts, and it is currently 1-0 for Joe in this best of 5 series for the semi-final of the Bill Gregg Open. Super well played by Joe in that first game, taking it with some beautiful Ra play there. Really nice heroic age harass, picking off some stray units from Matreiuss, and then on top of that, a ridiculously good timed mythic age. Does that make sense? Not sure if that makes sense or not, but Joe's playing at a real high level at the moment, so Matreiuss is going to have to pull out some tricks here, and he's been known to do it. He's not a player that shies away from the moment. So we'll see if he can pull it out here and show Joe what he's made of. Make this series interesting. We do see this is kind of the low hunt spawn. Well, it is the low hunt spawn Painted Desert. So because you sometimes, or maybe I'm thinking of Blue Lagoon. Sometimes you get a zebra here as well as the rhino, so maybe it's okay. I think sometimes you can get 2 giraffe as well, which is slightly more hunt than the rhino. Get a rhino, 2 giraffe, or a rhino and a zebra. Maybe someone in chat can tell me about that one there. But you have all of this hunt over here. Really nice back gazelle that Joe can hunt from. Not a lot of goat, unfortunately, for Joe here. So he's in a bit of a predicament here. It's not a lot of food. What is this? 8 gazelle at 150 each. Yeah, that's like 1,200 food, right? So is that, my math is quick. It's good. Nice. Pelt of Argus over here. You can get 2 zebra and 2 rhino and 2 zebra max. So this is for sure super low hunt spawn here. So unlucky for Joe, but he does have the nice gazelle pathing from his granary. If the rhino was over this side, it would have been really, really brutal, because then he would have to walk all the way over here. So he's got to be happy about the small things here. But not only that, we also have Matreiuss, who's gonna be on the low hunt side as well. He's gonna be grabbing some chicken here. Not sure why you'd be grabbing the chicken when you have zebra in your base, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We see the temple coming up from Matreiuss here. It's probably going to be a standard timing. He's got these build orders down to a T. He knows how he likes to start the games, and he doesn't really vary it all too much. So if you can get the scouting on Joe here, if you can get the scouting on him, then you'll be able to. If Joe can get the scouting of Matreiuss, you're going to be able to tell what strategy he's going to be doing. But Joe's Ra, so he can't actually get the scouting on Matreiuss. And we do see Joe saying balanced map. I'm not sure what he's complaining about, as opposed to, maybe it's the low amount of food he's got. He's got a good amount of chicken, and remember, chicken, they're a little bit slower than the goat to gather, but they are here and they're going to be fine for him to move back into. And I expect to see Joe go for something similar that he went to for last game. He could potentially grab this town center and go for these zebra, but there's not that many. There's not that many there. It's only 5 zebras, so it's probably not the best idea. Joe's saying he's not thought he would have resigned. We'll see how he goes. We'll see if he can deal with this one or not. It's going to be really tough for him. All these gold mines are super far forward. This map is Matreiuss says he's happy to save it. That would be his veto, but he can't veto it before, but after a minute into the game, which is upsetting. We can. It's okay. Play. All right. Unfortunately, I'd have to say they have to play. It's kind of. It's kind of the rules, unfortunately, and this is the nature of Age Mythology. But we'll see if Joe can pull this one out. He's been known to get some wins here from time to time. And basically all he needs to do is exactly what he did last game, which is get the Migdol Stronghold in his base, get the Kamori out, maybe get a safety market up so that he can trade for gold, and then try and make a push for a gold mine. And maybe not go for that early second town center first when he hits the heroic age. Like maybe not go for the Migdol into second town center into second Migdol. Maybe go Migdol into second town center. There's a little bit of ordering there just to try and deal with the map. Seeing yet again, Matreiuss chucking up these super early walls. And one thing that these walls do for you that is not really thought about too much is it does hurt your economy slightly. Not having this one villager gathering so early can be crucial because you're not going to be able to get out as much as you would really like to. Now, I'll see that Matreiuss is not going for the second town center here. This is going to be a one town center, two stable, maybe aggressive push onto these gold mines, maybe. And he's going to just try and deal with what Joe's going for here. Maybe a semi-fast heroic here through Aphrodite, get that curse out, go for the gold staff. And we do see the armory is coming up. Let's check out the resources for Joe. It looks like he's going to be trying to get to the heroic age without using farms. I like this decision. This is a really smart decision. Is he getting Shadoof? He is getting Shadoof. I was going to say I like it because if he could avoid building farms here, then he's got, 400 more gold to play with. Jump onto the chickens, eat those before the farms. Maybe is a way forward, but man, I don't know. He's gonna need the food to build Kamori anyways, so we'll see. We'll see what he can do. Got the Wadjet patrolling. These Hippocon making their way in. Gonna start getting taking some damage from the watchtowers if they move too far forward. And we do see all the walls are now finished for Matreiuss. Nice and happy in his safety. Bizarre wall here. I'm not sure why not just here, but I guess he's protecting all of this down here just in case. We do see the storehouse coming up for Matreiuss over on this corner as well. I think instead of building these walls here, you could have sent the villagers forward and built them even more far forward here. Just outside of the line of sight of these watchtowers and just preventing any sneaks from Joe. And here we go. Here's the Migdol Stronghold. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 farms. Still would have preferred these farms to eat the chicken before the farms. Unless he's going for that rain, but he doesn't need to do the rain that early. Like I said, plowed farms work about as fast as the chickens or the berries. So generally speaking, we don't need to get into these farms until we've eaten our chicken. The difference with Rari is you get access to rain, which is super important. One way you could kind of play this for Joe is to fake going for the second gold mine and spam trade. So you try and go for the gold mine, you force all the fights away from the trade route, you get your market up over here and you spam the trade. It's not, it's a bit of a risky strat. You use your rain to get something like 1,000 food, get 2 markets up, build out 10 camel caravans, and you get a priest empowering, you try and make it work. But if Matreiuss would sniff that out, he'd be able to shut the game down nice and quickly. So it's a dangerous play, and generally speaking, if your opponent is on top of things, it's not going to work. We do see Joe's checking out the army size here for Matreiuss. Going to be sent back. There's too many Hippocon here. I think Joe would realize what Matreiuss is doing here. He realizes it's one town center. He's going for Spirited Charge as well. Once this Spirited Charge comes through, these Hippocon, they do more damage than the Kamori. Kamori do 75% bonus damage against the Hippocon. But, is it more? Yeah, it is still more. The Kamori still do kind of better than the Hippocon, but actually do they? I'm not even sure how this works. I'm not sure how the trades work between Kamori and medium Hippocon. All I know is that heavy cavalry are what you're scared of, and Spirited Charge is basically heavy cavalry. It just doesn't give you the HP. Maybe that's the big problem. You see Joe's seeing these gates, realizes he wants to come through. We got the Hippolyta getting picked off in the middle of the map here. These myth units looking so juicy to be picked off, and Joe getting a couple of lucky hits over here onto these units. See the market coming up. This is the safety market we talked about. that Joe likes. He's got 500 gold in the bank. And once this gold mine's all out, we'll check it again. He's got 700 gold. So now he has to make a move forward and he's going to be going for the middle gold mine. I like this one. This is probably the least likely one that Joe, you would think that the player would go for. You'd think he'd go for a side gold mine, trying to be sneaky. So it's kind of the reverse metagame or whatever. And Matreiuss' army is kind of out of position. Well, we've got a second town center coming up for Matreiuss. This is not what I expected at all. I would have thought that Matreiuss would be going for the heroic age here, especially because he got spirited charge. But not going to be seeing that one at all. Second town center coming forward, and this is just going to give Joe access to this gold mine. He's going to have this gold mine here, and this is going to be one town center Ra versus one town center Poseidon, or classical Poseidon. If he can get this Migdol up, he's just spamming out the cavalry here. He's just waiting on that 400 gold. Going to chuck down a Migdol stronghold. He should be totally fine. We've got Locust Swarm coming down over here. It's not going to be able to pick off any. Well, it picks off one villager. Unlucky Locust Swarm. Nice push away here. But the Camry going to pick off a bunch of these villagers here from Matreiuss. Oh, if he actually clicks on them, not actually attacking. That's super unfortunate there for Joe. Try and drag the villagers back into the Locust Swarm. Not going to be happening there. But this gold mine, got to be happy about that one. There is the Migdol stronghold. Now, Joe, once he gets this one up, he can get out Siege Workshop. Makes him push forward himself. Or we see the shifting sands coming in, going to be trying to pick off the rest of these villagers as they're running away. And we do see they're very low HP, and we may be able to do this one here. And here is the Migdol stronghold, going to be getting up super close. The heroes moving in, and they're very low HP. If we can pick those guys off, these myth units going to be doing a lot of damage, but they're both low HP as well. And here we go, the Hippocon trying to move in and take these guys down. Laborers do not have skin of the rhino villagers, all got picked off over here. But now Joe is stuck inside the base of Matreiuss. So we'll see what happens there. If he can deal any damage or if he's just going to lose the units. He still has the rock. The rock can fly over and save the day here. If he runs over this side, it should be fine. We do see the cavalry looking to go onto this gold mine, but the villagers do run away from that gold mine nice and early. Joe's going to be happy about this one. We've got some lumber camp villagers coming over here. They're just doing this one while he waits for gold, which should be coming in fairly soon. There we go. Town center is incoming now for Joe. It's going to be 2 town centers against 1 town center. The villagers did manage to get away. This rock not going to be coming in to save the day. I think Joe shouldn't be fighting this one just yet. He's got a lot of population not in this army here. Maybe he can sit on both sides if he can pick off this watchtower or something, but not sure. Villagers get pulled off the line here. I'm not a little bit overzealous there from Joe. Maybe sacrificing a little bit of economy there. Villagers onto this gold mine now. Joe's got no idea about that one. We see the wall popping up now for Joe. Going to be actually able to pick off a bunch of these Hippocon here. He does separate this army nicely. Nice ghost building here. Going to be keeping these units in here, but and the priest pathing blocks these Hippocon beautifully right here. This is beautiful from Joe. You pick off a bunch of these Hippocon, and now Matreiuss is really struggling. He doesn't have an armory up. He's only building Hippocon. He's trying to make this fight here, but Joe just playing out of his mind good right now. And we do see the Pharaoh scouts this storehouse, and the cavalry, do they see it? The Pharaoh literally walked right past it. Has not seen it. Surely he saw. Surely he sees the storehouse on the minimap and he sends some guys over there. Looks like he's trying to break down the gate. We've still got the cavalry running around doing their thing. Yep, here we go. Cavalry checking it out. They definitely see these villagers, but there are Hippocon over here already. Could send more units over here. The villagers are going to be retreating, and we do see a raid into the base of Matreiuss over here, but this is the fight to watch. And here we go. The cavalry are doing nicely. These Hippocon are going to start falling very, very fast. The villagers making their way away from this location here, but the chariot archers trying to take them down. Got some cavalry moving over just to intercept once they run through the wall here. Nice play from Joe at this point. Most of these villagers will die, if not all of them. These cameras clean them up. And we see another armory coming up for Joe for some reason. How's his economy looking? Got a lot of gold in the bank. Should be thinking about grabbing that 3rd town center, getting some more of those farms up, getting that mythic age incoming, and we still see how's Matreiuss going. No population in the bank, no gold in the bank. Making a move over onto this gold mine. Joe probably should think about breaking this gate down and just making an attack onto this gold mine, because it's clearly the only gold mine that Matreiuss has got access to. He's gone for this third town center, which I like, going to give him access to a couple more population slots, 15 to be exact. And here we go. Camera going to be making their way through. Surely he makes a beeline for this location. Yeah, we check out the population, 77 to 124. Just taking down, making it slow. I like it. Just take down the retreat path. This watchtower is actually doing work. Picking up 2 cavalry there. Really, really nice. Now the cavalry going to make a beeline for this location. Needs to retreat away from the watchtower. He's got, what is this? 15 versus 10. This is a brutal army from Joe. Just not enough Hippocon here for Matreiuss. All of these Hippocon are going to be falling very, very fast. You see heavy cavalry coming in as well. Makes these cavalry just do so much more work against these Hippocon. You see the cavalry moving in, taking down some of the villages. Villages get pulled off the line here to fight back, but they do die incredibly fast as well. Considering these cavalry have 9.6 damage per second, and we do see that Matreiuss taps out. GG, well played by Joe. It just looked like he was super unhappy about this map in the early game, but he's managed to make it work. I feel like Matreiuss, this map was in your hands. You couldn't do any damage to Joe, but there should have been no reason that Joe could grab this gold mine in the middle of the map here. Should have been 115 pop for it, or being in the heroic age. Going for this second town center here meant you gathered too much wood, which meant that you couldn't build that 115 pop of Hippocon or get to that heroic age. So just a little bit of macro mismanagement there, strategy mismanagement just for the map. Abusing the map is sometimes very important, and unfortunately, Matreiuss loses this one, and Joe goes up 2 wins here. It's going to be a very short series here if Matreiuss can't pull something out. We'll see if he can in the next game. Thanks for hanging out with me. Get that one ready for you as soon as the players